Hi, I'm Evan and welcome to my fish room. Today we're just going to do a quick tour. I would like to thank the new subscribers. I'm up to 19. That's pretty good. So yeah, if you're seeing this, please like and subscribe, and thank you for your support. This is my living room tank. It's got 6 gold barbs, 9 cardinals, lots of algae, and there's a Bolivian ram. Yeah, this tank's eventually gonna get moved downstairs. Not happy with it, it needs redoing, so. A lot of these will be, I think I'm gonna redo the 55, and I'm gonna move a lot of these fish into the 55. Okay, so this is my blue diamond shrimp tank. A couple calls in there. That's dwarf Sagittaria for the plants. The fish you see are blue Moscow guppy fry, and that's a crypt species there. This tank eventually is going to come down. Oh, there's a male starting to color up. Yeah, this tank's going to come down as it needs to be resealed sooner than later. So I have another tank set up for the shrimp. It's just a matter of making sure I don't leave any behind because there's some buried up females in there. Next tank. This is a 20-gallon tall as well. So it's growing in with dwarf Sag. It has my Merry Widow live bear colony in here. And a couple gull guppies. Damn, camera's focusing on the... There's also some emerald rasboras that hardly ever get to see. There's a handful of shrimp in here too. This is another tank I'm thinking about taking down and redoing. That's a good shot of the Merry Widows. Well, better shot. Then we have a 10-gallon Betta tank. It too is grown in with dwarf Sagittaria. That's the Betta. Here we have a 40-gallon long. That has the bulk of my blue Moscow colony. This male here, he's still fairly young. One with the tattered fins, he's been my breeder. The ladies are a little rough on him. There's also some red cherry shrimp in here. Type of Anubias up on the rocks. There's guppy grass floating. There's the roots from some water lettuce. Dwarf Sag. There's algae on the grass. Oh, there's a shrimp. But lots of fry in here. And some baby shrimp, all breeding together in the colony. But above it, we have a 55-gallon tank. Bit of glare. It's got some pepper cories in it. There's like a wild type green shrimp. These are black snakeskin guppies. See if I can find a nice male. There's a male. Yeah, another tank. Everything's colony breeding. Sorry about the glare. Not all my lighting's the best for shooting video. Then over here, this is a 20-gallon long. It's set up to be for my blue shrimp, and for now I just threw male guppies in it to cycle and season the tank. It's good to put shrimp in a well-seasoned tank. So that's one of my fully grown blue Moscow males. Of course, start talking about him, he goes to the screen. And then there's the black snake skins in there as well. Just some crypt planted, some nubius on the wood, or crypt in the back. Lots of little rocks. Shrimp like to colonize in rocks, so. Then over here, so these are 100-gallon tanks divided into 6. Here we just have some more blue Moscow fry growing up. Algae on the glass or whatever. There's baby Cory Fry in there too, peppered Corys, but they're probably hiding in the back. This tank, right beside it, some crypt growing in the sand. That's black diamond blasting sand actually. It grows plants okay if it's... And there's some black, 3/4 black Moscow fry growing out. Again, there's a couple Cory Fry in here too, but they tend to stick to the back unless I'm feeding them. There's also some assassin snails in here. That's why you see so many dead ones in there. These are 24 karat golds. I finally got fry out of them. Both my males died, and one of my 2 females died. These were imported. That's what the last surviving female looks like. I know someone's gonna sit there and go, that's Colomaris. I don't believe so, because her fins have actually grown back, and with Colomaris, you don't have fins growing back. When she gave birth, white stringy pooper at the moment, that's just a sign of stress today. I just finished doing water changes. That's why it looks like the plants are pearling. I can get these plants to pearl, but this is not pearling. This is from the water change. She's a little stressed out from that. But yeah, there's a decent drop of fry. She was the one who dropped fry. The other one looked like she was about to drop and then she passed. These were imported guppies. I don't run any salt in my tanks, and the temperature has actually been a bit lower than usual these days. So I've been messing around with how my room is heated. And this week it's about minus 40 degrees Celsius at night where I live. So, you know, kind of hard to keep a fish room heated when it's minus 40 out. So these are the 3/4 black guppies. That's the big, she's my only original female. I bought a trio. I lost the male and I lost her companion. So all the other fish in here were drops of fry that have grown up. They're pretty predatory. I have one male in there that's just starting to show gonopodium and whatever, so at least I'm gonna have a male with these guys. And then I'll have to try and get them to split them up and get them into different situations. Here we have yellow snake skins. That's the female there. It's just a bunch of fry in here. Well, it's a guppy grass. There's another tank I'm gonna have to sift through, and there's a few calls. This line's been getting better, but when I first got it, it was bent spine like crazy. I've been able to get a few of those out. And this is male and a bunch of females of the last drop that have grown up. A really heavy female drop. So I put the male from the one tank into the other. Just a fake skull decoration. Lots of mulm on the ground, but the fish don't, they'll sift through it and eat microorganisms or whatever. The air is turned off. All my tanks are filtered with sponge. There is a hang on back on the one, but that's just for mechanical filtration. Up here, I'll stand back a bit so you guys can see how my room is laid out. So those are double stacked. So in here we have Albino Bristlenose. I bought them off a local breeder just recently. That's some pepper that one is munching on. A few caves in there. They're doing well, growing. Eventually I'll be moving them into the bigger tanks to help with algae control, and in a year, hopefully I'll have some a breeding pair. I bought a group of 6, so I should at least get one male and one female, in theory. And here there's just some Cory Fry. See that guy spazzing out. What I do is the tank with the parents, when I clean the guppy grass out of there, I just throw the guppy grass in here. And whatever eggs are hiding in that guppy grass will hatch out, and then I just got some fry to feed. They're almost getting big enough to catch. I don't like catching baby fries. I'm not super delicate, so I like to let them grow up until they're big enough that I can see them and chase them into my nets. Here we have the lone survivor of my red tuxedo colony, female. I'm hoping she will give me fry and I can save that colony, but I don't know. It's not looking good. I lost them. Well, I oversold them when I moved, and then I had some losses, and I haven't been able to recover. So fortunate, but it is what it is. Again, that's just guppy grass. This is my red cherry shrimp tank. Kind of see them behind the Cape Dawn duckweed. They're not very red. They're, you know, where I live, they're a buck a piece type shrimp. You do get the odd really red one. I don't know if you get some that look like realies, and yeah, just a big pile of guppy grass in there. These are Cardinal Tetras. These will eventually be going into my living room tank. There's 7 in there. I have 9 more upstairs in the living room. Again, algae on the glass. Well, that water lettuce got forced down by the when I was refilling the tank. And then in here, I have Here I have some green Corys. See if I can fix that glare. That's better. They're a little camera shy. They're a long fin variety. Of course, they never want to come out when the camera's just right. But yeah, that's black diamond blasting sand for the substrate and some hornwort up top. Yeah. So that's it. The rest of my fish room's a mess at the moment. There's nothing in those 10 gallons there. It's always a work in progress around here. I always got something going on. Well, that was my quick and dirty tour. Lots of dirty tanks. Lots of, well, I wouldn't say dirty. I'd say algae-filled tanks. A few things I need to start working on, obviously. It's been a while since I did a tour. For those of you who are interested and probably still watching the video, thank you very much. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.